Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Psychic Samira and today we're gonna pick a card for my beautiful earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So if you have your sun, moon, or rising in one of these signs, this is a reading for you. We're gonna do 2 stacks today, so please choose the stack that you feel drawn to, stack number 1 or stack number 2. And if you chose stack number 1, this is your reading. So let's see, what do you need to know, my beautiful earth sign? What do you need to know? What messages want to reach you? King of Cups, feeling good about yourself, enjoying life. 6 of Swords, not stressing out is what I see here. And this could be something that you are doing or that you are being encouraged to do. We have the Empress, which is a card of fertility. 8 of Swords, so stress. If you're feeling stressed, and this is a message, I feel like this is a message talking about understanding that stress can be a big deal. It can really, impact your health, impact your emotional well-being, and you can do certain things to minimize stress. We live in the world that is very stressful. Things are moving fast. There is a lot that is expected of us. We need to survive. We need to earn the money. We need to pay the bills. We need to, eat healthy. And there's a whole lot of things that we need to attend to. And this can be stressful. Talking to, a lot of people and internet and reading comments or watching the news. There's a lot of things. There are a lot of things that can stress you out. So understanding, and this is something that can be, obvious, don't stress, but really understanding this, that the more you can create times in your day, times in your week, times in your life where you just relax and unwind, the better you will feel, the healthier you will be, the more prosperous, the more abundant you will be. Because this has an energetic effect as well. When you relax and you let go intentionally, your frequency rises and you become a vibrational and energetic match to that which you dream of, to that which you desire. So let's say you're about to go to bed and you have a choice to read the news and stress yourself out, or remember that painful relationship situation that you had many years ago and add that unnecessary stress to your body, to your mind. Or you have the choice to focus on something that makes you feel good, to play some calm music, to dream about something, to focus on positive things, to envision, the life that you want to create. You have that choice in any given moment to add stress to your life or not. So this is a message for you that the more you can choose to be at peace, and I do not mean to avoid life and to avoid stress at all costs. Sometimes we need to get stressed to solve a problem, to be aware of the situation. We need to participate in what is happening in our lives and what is happening in the world, and stress is inescapable. But this is a message about decreasing that, intentionally decreasing that amount of stress. Delegating is what comes through as well. So, you might be somebody who tries to do it all by yourself, who believes that, it has to be difficult. Life is difficult. You need to, put all of yourself into something and really struggle to succeed. This message is inviting you to step away from that and try to step away from that perspective and introduce more ease into your life. And again, we cannot escape stress completely, but we have that choice. When you just wake up, you can reach for your phone and start reading the news right away or worrying about something. Or you can take your 10 minutes to breathe, to stretch, to set your intention for the day, to envision the best day possible. Do this exercise every morning. And when you wake up, take a moment, instead of going on your phone, take a moment to envision the best day possible with no limitation. Take a moment to repeat some affirmations. This is going to be a good day. This is going to be a good day. I will have a good day today. And see how your life transforms. This might sound silly and simple, but it does work, and I invite you to explore. So you might be worried about money, or you might have these goals for the future that might make you feel like you have to stress. You cannot relax, you need to keep working, you need to keep going, you need to, keep achieving. But you need to understand that being overly stressed, being overly tense is actually making it harder for you to align with your dream, to align with success. To align with success, you need to allow ease and allow the flow of energy. That does not mean to sit back and relax and never do anything. Sometimes we need to put an effort in it. Sometimes we need to stress. Sometimes we need to hurry. But also we really need that rest. And when you allow yourself to rest, when you allow yourself to feel joy, when you allow yourself to feel grateful for simple things in life, you change your energy. Your vibration rises and you become an energetic match to the manifestation of your desires. You allow the flow of positive energy in, and it brings you closer to your desires. It gives you more energy. It allows your body to be healthier. It allows your mind to be healthier. It gives you that fuel to persevere. So this is something for you to consider. Imagine spending a year being constantly stressed, and imagine spending a year giving yourself a break from time to time. By the end of that year, if you're constantly stressed, you will be depleted. You'll feel depressed. You'll feel run down. You'll feel pessimistic most likely. And if you choose to spend that year intentionally giving yourself a break, intentionally creating ease for yourself, choosing ease, by the end of that year, you're going to be a much healthier person, a much happier person, and you will achieve more. And again, I don't mean to never do anything and just never think about anything that's difficult and stay away from anything that stresses you. That's not healthy either. I'm saying to intentionally create quality rest for yourself. Take care of your sleep, for example. How can you improve your sleep? How can you replace some dysfunctional habits like doom scrolling on your phone with something that's actually going to contribute to your well-being, contribute to your health, contribute to your ease? Maybe instead of drinking caffeine, you can drink some kind of tea that's going to help you to relax. That can make a huge difference, especially when you do these things for, a long period of time. This can make a huge, huge difference in your life. So take a moment to think about this. Take a moment to ask yourself, how can I make it easier for me? How can I intentionally find ways to reduce stress, to bring more joy into my life? Another example that comes to mind, and this is a very simple example, but let's say you have a lot to do. You might be somebody who tries to keep it all in your mind, tries to remember everything that you must do, which creates that sense of stress. Like, what if I forget something? What you can do is you can download an app or use your notes. As soon as you think of something that has to be done, you write it down so you don't have to hold it in your mind. You don't have to constantly be thinking about it. And you know that everything's going to be taken care of, because as soon as you get that idea, you write it down and you'll not forget it. You create a system, a structure that takes that stress off of you. It takes that pressure to remember everything off of you. You can take 1 day per week to plan everything out, to know exactly what you have to be doing, to not have to worry about it, to not have to stress about it, to not have to worry about missing deadlines. This is just another example of how you can intentionally decrease the level of stress in your life, and you will thrive if you do this. Don't underestimate the value of rest, the value of ease. You are creative, you are smart, you are brilliant. You are a brilliant and creative thinker who can reinvent your life in a way that allows more ease, more happiness, more joy, and more health. So this is your message, and if it resonated, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving a comment. I read your comments. I thank you so much for your love, for your kindness. I appreciate it so much. And if you would like to get a personal reading, you can find the link for that in the description of this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. And I wish you all the best. Bye-bye. If you chose stack number 2, my beautiful earth sign, this is your message. So what do you need to know? Empress. This is the same card that we got in stack number 1. And we also have the card of learning. So I feel like this is the message for you, that you might benefit from watching stack number 1 as well. There are some messages there that can be beneficial for you. The Empress is the card of the divine feminine, as well as the card of abundance and fertility. And the Three of Pentacles is a card of learning. So learning some kind of lessons. And I feel like here is learning about yourself and how you function and who you are. Because, everybody, all of us are unique. Everybody and all of us have our unique preferences and desires and interests and so on and so forth. And to know yourself, to get to know yourself, is a quest. A lot of people live their life not knowing much about themselves. Maybe they were taught, to wake up at a certain time, to eat certain kind of food, to want certain kind of things. And if they took some time to get to know themselves better, they could discover that they actually want something completely different. Maybe they were taught that they need to settle, they need to get a stable job, they need to do this and that, and maybe there's somebody who actually wants to travel. A lot of people don't spend time learning about who they are. They learn about who they are through other people, through what other people tell them about themselves. And this is your message, to learn about who you are with curiosity. You might not conform to certain standards and ideas, and that is your uniqueness. That is your unique purpose. That is part of your unique purpose. Meditation can actually benefit you a lot. And meditation doesn't have to mean sitting with your back straight, not thinking about anything. Meditation is you engaging with your internal reality, observing your thoughts, observing your feelings, imagining something. All of these things can be called meditation. Listening to your favorite music and just tuning into that vibration, tuning into that frequency and that mood can be a form of meditation. Dance can be a form of meditation. Art can be a form of meditation. And through meditation, you can really get to know yourself. You can observe yourself. A lot of people are constantly focused on what is happening around them, on what is going on in their life, on other people, on entertainment, not taking their time to look within and observe who they are. A lot of people live their life not knowing who they are, not knowing who they truly are, because they have taken on these external beliefs, these external ideas. They did not take their time to actually think for themselves and feel for themselves and observe themselves. And this is what this message is inviting you to do, to explore yourself and to explore yourself through meditation. You might be somebody who feels disconnected from your intuition, and if you pursue this meditation, if you pursue this quest of learning about yourself, you will be able to reconnect with your intuition. And we have the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups here reversed, which tells me that you might be somebody who feels disconnected from your intuition and your heart potentially. And your intuition and your heart are important messengers that can direct your life in the way that allows you to actualize your purpose. If you feel disconnected from your heart, if you feel disconnected from your intuition, if you ignore their messages, if you ignore their voice, there is a chance you're living a very misaligned life. So it's important to reconnect. And you can do it just 10 minutes per day. As you start your day or before you go to sleep, tune into what is happening within you. Observe. Observe without judgment. Observe as if you are an explorer, as if you are a scientist who wants to learn what is happening there. Journaling can be very helpful as well, so writing things down without trying to control what you write, without trying to write something amazing, just, before you go to sleep, just write down whatever you were feeling that day, whatever you were thinking that day. You will learn so much about yourself. You will be able to resolve certain issues and problems that could have been long-standing in your life. So I really invite you to try and do this. If you feel stuck and paralyzed in your life, this is definitely a practice that you will benefit from. Getting to know yourself, getting to learn how you truly, truly feel. And it's very important that you don't judge. So if you find that you feel angry or that you feel jealous or that you feel fear, don't try to suppress it. Don't try to deny it. Observe it. Everything that you feel is valid. Everything that you feel or believe is there for a reason. And your task is not to deny the truth of who you are, but to explore it and work with it. Let's say you feel angry and you were taught that it's not okay to feel angry. Instead of trying to suppress that anger, ask yourself, why am I feeling this anger? And maybe you will discover something, you know, that I feel somebody disrespected me. And I really want love, and I really want respect, and I really want appreciation. And it's valid for you to feel that anger. But if you explore it, you know, you can come to this conclusion that maybe that person is not good for me. Maybe I need to actually look for other people, you know, other friendships, other partners that are going to be more respectful, more loving. Exploring your feelings, exploring your internal reality will provide guidance for you that is in alignment with your highest good. So this is definitely something that this message is trying to invite you to do. And we have the Star. This is a card of divine and higher guidance. We have Two of Swords reversed, indecision reversed, and we have Ten of Cups, happiness. So if you want to find true happiness in life, this is exactly what you need to do. You need to get to know yourself, to connect with your intuition, to connect with your heart. And it's gonna, if you feel stuck in your life, which is the Ten of Swords upright, this can signify feeling stuck. If you connect to your intuition and you listen to its messages, it's gonna guide you out. So for example, you know, you were taught that you need to get that stable job, and that's gonna be your happiness, that's gonna be your success. And now you have that stable job, but you're completely unhappy in life. If you go within and try to learn more about who you are, maybe you will discover that, you know what, I actually want to travel. I actually want to travel. And as you discover that truth, your own truth, you can take a step in the direction of actualizing that. You know, you can start to travel more, and your life can start to feel much happier, much better, because you will be in tune with your actual truth. You will be in tune with your honest and true desires. So take your time to get to know yourself without judgment. You can do it through meditation, you can do it through journaling and writing things out, you can do it through speaking about it with somebody that cares about you, somebody with whom you can be authentic. You can do it in all kinds of ways, but in this reading, we in particular saw that this is meditation, any form of meditation, tuning in, observing what's happening within you, that is going to help you. Do it as if you are an explorer who's trying to investigate this new terrain, that's trying to find that internal truth. And then ask yourself, what does this, if you find something, if you explore something, ask yourself, how can I align my life to be, you know, more in alignment with this? Do I need to change something? Maybe not. So this is your invitation. This is your sign to explore yourself, to explore your internal and personal truth, to try meditation. It's also important to know that you can discover a lot of suppressed emotion when you start to explore yourself, and that's okay. Whatever emotion, negative emotion that you have experienced, that you have not lived through and processed, just suppressed, it's going to be there. When you go within, trying to explore, you're going to find it. But as you witness it, as you work through it, you will liberate yourself. You will liberate yourself from that stored anger, from that stored jealousy, from that stored fear. You might need to learn some techniques and tools about how to work with these emotions. But that's one of the healthiest things, one of the best things that you can do for yourself. So I feel like this is your message, beloved Earth sign. If it resonated, if you enjoyed it, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and leaving a comment. I read all your comments. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your kindness. Thank you so much for being here. And if you would like to get a personal reading, you can find a link for that in the description of this video. I wish you all the very best. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.